There she goes. There she goes again. Miss Nova! Pretty princess. Feminist of all feminists. The only feminist I love. Nova! And will ever love. Come here! Come here! Booth! You playing chess or no? Booth? You already walked. You get one more walk before I go to the club. Let's go. Chess dog. Booth! Dad, I don't work for free. I used to put her tie on her, and I got a checkmate, or a checkmate bandana. She likes to feel included. Come here, Nove. Let's go. Come here, go. Go. That's not a dog. That's a human in a dog costume. Oh, sorry, no, Trump got elected. You can't be whatever you want to be. My over-the-board rating is back basically at its peak, and it's not nearly as high as it should be. Dog, adult stuff. You can't just sit around and do puzzles all day at the club. But 1540. So one more good performance, and I'll be 1600-ish. Before I play, I've been kind of following this Kyron Lacey story. Basically, he was innocent or not near as guilty as he was being treated. Of course, the police are going to defend their decision. But he went from being possibly a first-round pick at the upcoming NFL draft, LSU's number one receiver, to I don't know if he even got his scouting combine invite, which every now and then a Division II player gets an invite to the combine. So the best receiver at LSU pulled the invite, I think. Well, it turns out he's innocent. Too bad. Mom doesn't have a son anymore. Killed himself. Well, we were investigating. Yeah. He's dead. Younger generation needs to be tough. Back in me. He's fucking dead. If only you could teach him that lesson. And I'm not being an arrogant ass. I'm taking the stance of the old straight white males who made decisions in my case during COVID lockdown, and who mostly promoted each other their entire careers. And now, but diversity. Okay, fuck me. Well, we can't go outside. Well, he'll learn, and with time, Kyron Lacey and all Gen Z will understand there's more to life. Priorities. You get a family, get a career. Not everyone can make it to the league, and just you'll figure it out as you go. No, you won't. And I mention it's because he's fucking dead. There's got to be more to the story. This is a bad look. It's a bad look. Even if we're in the wrong, we've already committed to charging him. So what are you going to do? Going back to the business case, shut the fuck up about mental health. After giving 8,000 or more now Uber rides, I strongly believe almost everyone has some dirt or things we wouldn't want coming out about us. So sure, you can probably find something. After the event happened, my TikTok just got banned. Suicide Prevention Month post. I clarified. Okay, we get it. But TikTok said, Dayton, you had private videos, so videos that were not available to the public, visible to the public, that we considered hateful. Yeah, that's why I fucking hit him. That's why I hit him. Because after I ranted, I took a step back and said, I mean every word, but I don't want to be offensive. And some people won't understand the context. So I hit him. but I was talking some good shit, so I hate to just delete them permanently. But because of the private videos, which of course were my worst ones, instead of getting my account back, I can't even get in to retrieve my 50-day piano journey, which I worked very hard on. I had a plan. I would rehearse a few of them at work on my breaks. Try to help people, motivate people to think they can learn piano at any age. It's been soothing for me. Mental health got me through some hard times just sitting there with music. Can't get it back. Suicide prevention month post. We don't have to say anything. When money gets involved, especially, it's hard. But if we mention the topic, and if a business, one person at that fucking company mentions the topic, it's not going to court. It's not, oh, well, I have forged documents. Well, why didn't you go to court? Because that's what they fucking wanted. They closed my open door ticket. They couldn't just let it die. It's a grievance. I get a email from their, I think they call it corporate services, so lawyers, just gathering dirt. Once I realized that I shut up, then they go at my mom and they would spin it as, well, we were worried. We don't know. He might be going through a hard time. What if he's dangerous? They're trying to get, they're a team. And that's fine to be a team. Shh. Mental health. But I have forged documents. I can prove even to a non-techie, and I'll take an SAP exam to prove competence in pretty deep software. Forgery during COVID lockdown. And then when I didn't reply to that, and I was pissed. All right, fine. It's a big world. I got good training at my mother. And then you just fucking push the button you don't push. If you want to mention mental health or write articles for Mental Health Awareness Month as a company, I don't care how much money you might lose as a result of the truth coming out. You're going to lose a lot more, because I'll call Katie Meyer's fucking parents, Kyron Lacey's mom, and a lot of others, and say, why the fuck was my mom harassed after a forged document, you fucking morons? Because I was young, I'm still young, inexperienced, and they didn't believe I was in their class. That's why. And I'm so done with a few people or organizations deciding who's hurting and who's not hurting. Kyron Lacey happened to be a black man, I'm assuming straight. Generally, I would definitely agree. People who are not straight white males have it harder in most areas of life. But when you start picking and choosing, then some people could also say, yeah, but he was an elite athlete. It's the same issue with, well, he's a straight white male from a middle class family. And you can just start making that justifications. And the call it out stuff has to stop. I won't touch an organization that allows it. I think if my TikTok account got banned for a Suicide Prevention Month post for hate speech, or that's what initiated it, and then they go dig and everything else. Okay, well, now we don't really want to reverse it because we're a liability. But you should ban some of those call it out accounts, especially the ones that are just blatant exaggerations. I'm going to play chess again after working at night, kind of tired. You can be a good-looking, straight white male and choose to do nerdy things and be good at them. You can be smart if you're an attractive woman. And someone might be totally full of shit. But unless we have hard evidence that just happened, not provoke, not isolate and withhold my bonus, so I have to go to court, or at worst, for me, do this and I'm going to win, but it's a fucking mess. What do you have? There it is. You can't poke. You can't stress and then say, aha, that's why we did it. We go back in time. And follow my chess journey. Self-promotion here. If I can get good at chess as an adult, which, depending on how you measure it, I'm Almost anyone can learn almost anything. We don't need to poke. We don't need to know what's going on in a person's head aside from the results they're producing. It's a new time, and the stresses are so much worse and different than ever before. I've got to get control of this shit. My rating spiraled. My Blitz rating spiraled all around. I mean, I'm afraid to be getting interviewed at some point, and I'll just be like Bobby Fischer, except for half the ELO. I don't know. I downloaded chess.com because we were trapped inside. I got settled into my new house after selling my first one. Very depressed, and I woke up 5 years later, and I can kind of play chess now. That's all I remember. But I just start playing, and I forget what I'm doing. It's very scary. But snap out of it fine. If I go to the club or I got a rock climbing membership, I could be doing this shit all day, not sleep for 3 days, and I still look fine if I have time to shower. I lift about the same weight. When I'm in that zone, I feel like shit. It would be a case study. Yeah, I don't want you. Can't do that. That gives me a lot of options. Yeah, that's the right move. So now you got to react. Yeah. Told you did. I'm gonna go there first. And then you go here. Then I have to go here. Which I guess I can. Let's just be simple here. I'm still attacking, so your knight can't move. Discover and trade the queens. It's a fast game. This is really fast. It's not probably most wouldn't consider real chess, but it seems to be my best time control. What's wrong with you? What's right with you is really the better question. Knight's going to move somewhere, right? But you got to be careful because after 2 trades happen, I have a pawn. So you're about to get your ass ragged. Nobody likes you. Where's that one go, though? It's just a bad move. Should be a bad move, right? I need an immediate reaction from you, so I'll just win the game. So what's about to happen? I can't. I just want to go right back. Thanks. Ah, shit. That's okay. But it's not okay. Son of a bitch. I was dominating and now I'm not suddenly. This is a mess. Son of a bitch. I'll fall apart real quick. It sure just did for me. review every game. God. I just need a couple more fucking minutes. Jesus. I got up to 2173, and now I haven't slept for a while. I want to play. I haven't played the Carocon much lately. Basically pre-move that. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't have a lot of time to. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Can't talk and play chess. It's a problem. I'm doing the wrong shit with my life, right? Takes that away. Can't really go anywhere from there. Huh. Seems like an awful decision, right? Where are you going? Where do you want to be? Do you even know? Do you have a 5-year plan, or are you just wasting your life streaming chess on YouTube? No, of a bear. Let's not be so noisy, alright, monster? I know I woke up from a nap. Even the prettiest princess need their beauty rest, right? I'll shoot at a backwards pawn, fine. Oh, Uh-oh. This isn't good. Son of a bitch. Queen moves. Thing is, I can't even get the open file when the queen moves, so I can't try to get tricky. Goodness gracious. Oh, no, because you had that. Yeah. It's over. No, it's not. Because you'll block. It is over, but you at least have to kind of move. The solution is to murder me. That's what you should do. You should murder me. Well, now I need to bring my queen back and try to defend this mess. See, they're not very good at chess. I'm not going to win this game, probably. Yeah, I am. Talk kind to yourself. Oh shit, that's mate. Yep. Let's try a little bit longer. Time wasn't low enough to start giving pieces. Yeah, we'll try. Nope. First two moves, even in bullets, should never be even close to premium. There's plenty of time, even in bullet, to not guess that early. Oh, okay. Don't do the stupid shit. It's fun sometimes, but it's not the right way to do it. Just to see something different. I've been pulling my bishop all the way back a little more frequently than I otherwise would. I need to take my knight first. I'll have this open file. See, it's a scam. I'm out of it. Wake up. That's fine. No, it's not fine. Cannot let those pawns stay connected. My little pawn will fight for dear life here. Now I'm going to try to break you. I don't think I could have taken one of these. Jeez, Dayton. Think. You're doing a great job, Nova. Dad's a little too slow here. I get win that. I'm rushing through my review. Blitz choice, it doesn't matter. And I do that a little too much online. When I get a big lead, I get a little complacent. I start hanging pawns and stuff. And speed chess. I got time to think I won't do that stupid stuff. I don't know how to play the French defense very well. So we're just going to do some stupid stuff. But it makes me feel smart when I see that it's technically a line. Some grandmaster somewhere along the line of chess history thought it was a worthwhile idea. And who might argue with grandmasters, right? You're doing a great job, Nova. When I see a Ukrainian without the "We support Ukraine" or whatever the flair is, I just have to question your patriotism. I'm experimenting. Let me have some fun. Let's live a little. Yeah, I don't think so, my friend. What are you trying to, what are you trying to do to me? Correct? Let's see how it could be wrong. Okay. Yeah. That's where I guess I could probably be wrong. My bishop's still protecting, so the issue is you're going to try to fort me, aren't you? So I can't go there. You're going to get the check. Let's not kid ourselves. You don't have time to bluff. This isn't speed poker. It comes with check. God damn it. I still can't go there. Oh, this is disaster. Because it comes with check, Dayton. It comes with check, man. And now you're still going to get what you want. I'm just going to run my king this way because I'm pissed. Gotcha. Go to sleep. It's okay. Let's get our king safe. For starters, I've heard that's a good foundation for a decent chess game. What do you want? I don't want to trade you. I want to not be so tempted to make this. It's just so nice if you have time to think, do it right. That shouldn't be a very good move. So you take that first. Yeah, I get it. And you'll leave it. It's rough. Why not just give another pawn out? What am I even looking at? It's bad. Jesus, Dayton. I deserve this. Shouldn't have played. What are you doing pushing your fucking king pawns? Playing blitz chess. You shouldn't be. I hate this fucking game. And the biggest issue with online for me at this level, and it might not be the player's skill, but they're either sometimes distracted, sometimes not. They could be a really good player, they could be a really bad player. Try a different move. Force a fucking draw. Need to think. And then they play at different paces too. I play on my iPhone today too. I can't. I'm going to be a prima donna, but just trying to switch back and forth. Not to be dramatic, I just can't do things unless it's my way and only my way. And you win some games like that. Would be a really good indicator that someone's not cheating. I'm not going to win all my games like that because I don't completely suck, but I win too many that way. And that makes me wonder why other people that aren't that experienced with chess can't win games that way too. Because I'm playing the same competition they are. Yeah, just give away pawns. Wouldn't be a great move, but when I'm drawing arrows and I'm not talking, it's more because that's what they're gonna do than it is that's the move I would do or that's the best move. Just memorize how people play at each level. Saying I'm already cast, like you really did nothing. And you can have that open file. It's not it's gonna be a huge problem. There's some of the value I get in return here. I encourage you to give up your bishop here, which is pretty fucking annoying. Yeah. Oh, so you can check and yeah. God dang, Dayton. It's bad. I quit. we go. Probably move your queen now. That's a bad sign. When I only realize I'm pinned after I decide I want to make the move. It's bad. Bad. What do you want? One of the chess battle away? What's the address where I should send the thank you note, and then you don't want to make me earn it? Thanks so much. Whoa. All right. In the world of online chess, sometimes that little momentum, when we didn't deserve, wakes you up. Actually start really well. Like I'm just going to huge deficit. Dumbass. And another way to wake yourself up, because it's just part of devices. I mean, they're a necessary evil. It's no one's fault. I'm not going to do it this game because I got the white pieces against a high-rated player. But be a little bit. I call it being more Ponzi in the opening. Be a little bit Ponzier than you usually would. Oh, he's being Ponzi with you. Is she gonna wear that out? Not my little girl. But boys will be boys. Don't worry. They just get a little Ponzi these days. Who knows what he's up to? What does it even mean? I don't know. But he's really doing it. But seriously, when you make a lot of pawn moves that you wouldn't otherwise in the open, because you want to develop your pieces, it's different than what you usually do. Pawn moves require a little more thought because you can't take them back. And even if you might not be making better moves overall, I want to fall for that shit. Think I'm an amateur? It gets you going. It does get you going. Fine, take my bishop. It wasn't active anyway. It doesn't have value. But at the moment, it wasn't serving much purpose. It's Well, I'll give you my queen for the rooks, I guess. So you don't have an outside pass pawn, I do. Something I get better at anyway. It's good to practice. Who cares? It's online chess. It's not like I haven't spiraled back down to 1600 before. It's been a minute. Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun. Think I can't coordinate this shit? Well, I can coordinate that. That's called click on the queen because it's mine. It's cuffing season. It's cuffing season. I made a joke on my last live stream. Like all my jokes, completely impromptu. Our sisters say geniuses aren't born, they're made, but when you listen to me just winging it, pretty good delivery. Better than people could if they had a lifetime to write their own script. But I said something about the position being non-committal. Who's going to commit? Like a millennial male. Because we're living in weird times. And I don't know if it'll work. We're going to try it. We're going down that path. Humans as animals, we're not designed to be monogamous. Sorry, my church friends I grew up with. Mainly your parents. We know, guys. But it's probably going to be bad overall. It works better for society. People are monogamous. But I made that joke. And now it's cupping season. I'm stealing virtual chess pieces for my family dinner date this year. I'm going to show up with my queen piece. My granny will say, Dayton, I'm the one that's getting older, but I think you're the one losing it. No, granny, meet queen. From game 50,200th and whatever. I still offer my enemy. I started a sweet talker like I do, but she's jumped right in my camp. Some guys say it's more fulfilling if they had to work for it. No, not me. Let's take the queen, please. All right, now focus. I play too many of those moves when I have the double pawns. But they're not ideal. They can become fine if you're smart about it. Don't just rush. I have to take that. No, I don't think so, my friend. Don't be real smart about that. So what do you do if I take away your target? You just connect to your rear rooks is what you should do. Anyway, well, you kind of would prefer to use two moves to do that. Because boom. Now if you're not real careful, they call me the puzzle master for a reason. You'll see that at this level. Yeah. I kind of want to keep this open, so. But if I go there, then you have the back ring, so I can't do it. It's not really an option, is it? I wanted that to stay open. It's not like you have any way to any pawns that can connect, so keeping the file open is usually fine. When I don't have to do anything to block connected pawns in the middle, or I never have to worry about it. Yeah. Then you can't check me. So I can get away with that. Because when I hide, that pawn's so nice. Like I said, if nothing else in a speed game, maybe at the higher levels, I don't know, it might depend, but you gotta at least think about things. You know, it's hard to have some cheap tricks to draw. It's hard to do a lot when I have these and you don't. Just one pawn, but it's great. You still don't have that easy way out, so I'm gonna attack both those. Oh shit. Eh. Jesus. Look at the games more so than anything. Not because I wouldn't figure out if I had time to think, but I'm looking more at the evaluation bars and the end games than I am like the ideas. Get a better feel for who's the advantage and how much, by how much. I've been playing here, but I'm not going to do that. It's just so I can play something different. There's a little bishop. The way to use online chess before over the board, in my opinion, it's not to play actual openings or actual styles that you're going to try to play when you need to win a game. It's to wake your mind up. As I just completely screwed my game. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Give yourself. can't lose. Fucking piece. How about that? Just play back and don't lose a piece. It doesn't matter what you do if you lose a freaking piece. Hey, we've got our king safe. That actually didn't work, but move's already been made now. Okay, fine. Pawn needs to be there. No, the queen's there. No. See, the thing is, you don't have to take the pawn with your queen, so I'm just not thinking. You're good enough. You're good enough. The suspense is killing me. Relax. God dang. Screwed. Gosh. I made 2,200 in Blitz one way or another, and then I'm going to quit for the year. I was close before I spiraled. Okay, we'll check. No. Didn't want to do that. Bad mistake by you, Dr. Boone. Yeah, you messed it up. Resign. Doesn't come with any threats. Can't go there because then you could discover. Yeah, fine. Who do you think you are? A lousy excuse for a chess player. That's what you are. I don't know. I haven't looked at that in a long time when the bishop comes there for no reason. It's not provoked. It's not serving an immediate purpose. Except for to bait me into doing things I probably don't want to do. The stress. It's not good for us. It's like drawing arrows. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. Why did I do that? was going to play that. I probably should have pushed there first, but it's fine. It's blitz chess. None of it really matters, especially with the queens off the board. Do whatever you want. And I can still lead your pawn's triple too if I wanted. Until this breaks, I can put that there. I just don't want it to be supported with the pawn ever. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I don't have that, do I? Nah. Nah. So out of it. No. Son of a bitch. I need to stop them to play over the board. And this proves nothing. I'm on this chess against randoms. I don't want to do this to myself. I really don't. I tell myself I'll stop. It's better than a gambling problem. Porn. Pretty much every other vice, but certainly isn't productive. I can't do that. Jeez. No. Right. No, I have a little bit of hope. Isn't this fun? So much fun. Bishop needs to move. This could fall apart on me. Okay. Take the draw. Lucky to get the draw. Don't want that to happen. Really? That's what you want to do. Okay. If anything, that knight could have taken. Was supposed to go there. Okay. Jesus. No way I'm playing on the board then.